Alright, time for a late night sleep deprived stream where hopefully I can get enough done because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow morning and then I have a meeting tomorrow afternoon. Let's see if I can get the link here. Where is share copy. Boop. All right. There we go. I sent out the thingy. Yeah, again, I'm gonna be streaming a bunch until I guess Sunday at 2 p.m. or whatever. I don't know if I'll stream on Sunday. Normally I just save audio and music, and I don't normally stream the music part. I don't like composing in front of people. So probably just through the rest of Saturday. But yeah, so lots of streams. It's probably gonna be over 12 hours of streams, probably closer to 16. So I'm like a quarter done. So I need to parse the entity data here. So there's a couple things I'm gonna have to pull out. I'm just gonna have to pull out the shroom. I have to pull out this orb. I have to pull out the player's spawn. Let me just scroll to the side here. Okay, so yeah, I have to pull out those two things. And, wait, is that it? Oh, I guess the grass. And then I'm gonna have to get the foliage working on the tree, which is gonna be separate, I guess. That shouldn't be too hard. So I guess just mainly those things. So everything from the entity sheet. So I can go over here. There should be entities. What is this? Oh. Whoa. This is some vagrant code. This will be very useful. I could actually almost immediately throw a grass in. This one's gonna be trickier. I think I want to just return a list. So, I think, tiles equals that. Tiles to append tiles. Return tiles. And then I gotta print out the entity list, so print level map.load entities. Why did I just have dots? Hello? What is this? Oh, no, that's not how I... Don't do that. There we go. PYC should be faster than Py. I think. That's the compiled Python code, right? I think so. It's like, oh, and I might be mixing it up for something else. There's an extension for, well, it's like libraries you can use with Python, so it's not compiled Python code. It's, what is it? It's like, modules written, I think normally in C, that can be, used with Python. But I don't remember if that's PYC. I've seen PYC, they pop up in the cache, I don't know if that's the same thing. But there is something where you can, like, compile, C code to be used with Python. Alright. How am I doing? Sleepy. I was just playing Pavlov, then I had dinner, and then I have to get up early tomorrow, which is not gonna be, fun. Okay. So I have the position, the type. Okay. Entity types. So it's actually just going to be an array because based on index. I'm gonna pull up images, sprite sheets, entities. So the type is here. So we have spawn orb. Nope, that's the wrong window. First time you don't miss a stream? Yeah, I don't normally stream at this time. Normally the peak hours, because there's so many viewers in like India and the Middle East and stuff, and I guess Europe. Normally I stream around noon to get peak hours, or noon's too early for me, so I end up doing like 1 or 2 p.m. My time. But yeah, normally I don't stream this late because this is probably the worst hours because of just the sheer amount of people that are asleep right now. Okay. Glow shroom. So right bounce, left bounce, up bounce. Right bounce, left bounce, up bounce. All right. Move forward a bit. 9 a.m. in India. Yeah, most people aren't gonna be watching streams that early. Oh, I guess it's a Saturday right now, so maybe it's not as bad this day of the week. But like on weekdays, it's pretty bad. Okay, so I have all the entity types written down here, so I can go through for entity in that entity type equals entity types entity type 1, I think it is, print entity type. So I should see 2 glow. Wait, no, 1 glow shroom, 2 orbs, and 1 spawn. Oh no, this is, oops. That's not right. This is, it goes entity type 1, and you go entity types, and you index based off of that. Wait, what? That should be a number. Hold up. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a number right there. Oh. What is in here? Did I get that wrong? Oh, it's a tuple. So I have to take the 0, 1, 2 by number 2. And then that. There we go. So as you can see down here, it's a bit small, but it found all 4 entity types. I'm gonna print entity again, and then try to work with this data. So I get the raw coordinates, I think, on the left here. Or I can use this. I don't know how that's different. I'm gonna go with the first one, and then I'll fix it if it breaks something. So entity position equals entity 0. I think that should do that. So let's see. So spawn, hold on. How am I gonna do this? You know what? I'm gonna do something you shouldn't normally do, but I'm gonna do it because it's a game jam. Game data. Well, no, I'm gonna do orbs equals that. Self.spawn equals 0, 0. Self dot player equals none. I don't have a player yet. I'm gonna have to add one in a bit. Self dot level map equals none. Self dot shrooms equals that, so that's the special shrooms, the one that glows, and then the ones that make you bounce. So it's just a collection of data I can pass around, and then I'll do it like up here or something. Or right up here, and then GD equals game data, and I can do GD dot level map equals level map, and then like all right. What else needs to go in here? Scroll. So the scroll equals 0, 0. GD.scroll. 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 And I should run. GD.scroll. There we go. So I have that. And then now I can do if entity type is spawn, GD dot spawn equals entity position. I don't need to copy, I don't think. Print GD dot spawn. Let's see. So I do have a spawn location. So time to get the player in the game. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna pull some more stuff out of Vagrant for this. Vagrant data. Wait, scripts. Where would this be? So there's entities. I don't know. I think there's like an animation system that I need. Anim loader. So what is entities dependent on though? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is hacked for use with Vagrant specifically. Look at all this stuff. It's like so many Vagrant things in here. I can't use that. Do I have... I would imagine Cave-In has what I'm looking for. I must have a copy. It looks like it. Oh wait, I was looking at the entities instead of entity. But this should do the trick. Doesn't this use the animations? Where's this pulling animations from if it's not inputting it? Oh. I think it should be done on init, right? So it's pulling from assets. What? Oh, there's like a messy. assets set up here. So it takes the assets and then it has access. Man, well, I can make a fake assets thing, which I wouldn't be surprised if I did already. So I'm gonna copy these back over here. So, boop. I'm willing to bet there's a fake assets thing in here. Item player, I'm looking for assets. What? Where is it at? Huh? Animation manager. Hold up. Entity. It takes assets as the second argument. That, huh? I just passed it animation manager. Is that allowed? Wait. Nope, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. Okay. I guess I can do that. Well, let's see if I can get this to work. So there's this. And then you also have to like make an instance and okay. From data.nm loader import animation manager. I think that's right. Animation data, animation manager, okay. So now I can do like down here-ish or something. Animation manager equals animation manager. And I could take this and like player is a player. What is player? Where is it? Declare is probably at the top. Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, it just passes the arguments along. Cool. So that would be an entity essentially. I can actually just like do a little bit copying. This is so spaghetti, but I don't care because it's a game jam. I don't need any of these for now. It's just that. From data.entity import entity. So when I create a player, yeah, that's where it knows. What is this? Oh, I think that's the center. So that's my spawn location. So I should actually instantiate this lower down, and I can set it to that. So after spawns determined, I can do gd.player equals that, and then I do gd.spawn.copy. I'll make that a list just in case. And then this 17 by 17, what was it? I don't even remember. Images. $17 by 17. Okay. So with this, hello. I need to take this. File, save as, images. animations, player idle. I think I'm doing this right. I'm gonna have to check Caven for this. Desktop D. So animations, blah blah blah. Yep, that's how you do it. All right. Don't crash. Yes, it didn't crash, which means I should have. Yes, it generated a configuration file for me. Perfect. All right. Render tiles. Player gets rendered after the tiles, so render player. GD.player. Can I just render? I think I might be able to. Image rect. Center set action set image. Where's render? Render. Move render. Surface offset. So render onto display at it's a position. Wait. Oh, it has a position. So offset equals gd.scroll. There we go. He's there, and it's adjusting the scroll. That's good. Positionally, there are some concerns. I think it will fix itself technically if I turn on gravity and I have collisions. So the first step is gravity. So self.velocity equals 0, def update self. I'm not going to do DT. I'm going to assume 60 FPS. Self.velocity 1 equals minimum of 3. Self.velocity 1 plus 0.1. I don't know if that's right, but whatever. Self.move. I'm gonna Rex. Move. Yeah, motion tiles. Self.velocity Rex. Please tell me it's not using actual tiles. It's also Rex. Cool. So if I pass it an empty list, it should just move. I'll do handle player because I'm lazy. gd.player.update empty list. And it falls. Perfect. Making progress. Now for the tiles. This is gonna be tricky. There's only certain tile sets that should count as actually being tiles. So I go to sprite sheets. So I want dirt and grass. That's it. Everything else you can go phase straight through. So direct equals. Wait, doesn't I feel like the tile map has functionality for this. Get drop throughs. Tile filter. Get nearby Rex. Aha. Perfect. The only thing is this doesn't have a filter. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a hack here. Oh, I can. Ooh. Wait a second. I have an interesting idea. So gd.tile map. Wait, is that right? Level map. I get nearby Rex player.position print gd.player.position. Okay, so it gives... I can filter out these rects based on... Perfect. Physical rect filter. Rects. Or no, it should be tiles. Tile and tiles, valid equals that. If, for tile type in tile, is it 0? Tile 0. If tile type 0 in grass tile set, dirt tile set, valid.append tile 1 break, return valid. So I dropped that through the physical rect filter, and let's see what I get. I get some rects. Perfect. So now let's use that for that, and then we get perfect. It's on the ground. We have physics. Let's go. I'm gonna turn off the scroll. The camera should follow the player. So for that, scroll 0 plus equal. Wait. Yeah. Player or no, gd.player.center 0 minus scroll 0. So the difference divided by 10. I think that'll do it. I use this algorithm all the time, or this formula. What? Hello? Oh. gd.scroll. I'll read chat in a moment. I'm just busy going ham. Oh, forgot. You gotta offset this. So it's plus display dot get width divided by 2. Alright, wait, no, minus, not plus. It's way off if you do plus. There we go. That should be oh, not width. That one needs to be height. Boom. Centered camera. Beautiful. So let me do a little bit of a hop here. So gd.player.velocity 1 equals -10, or let's do 5, and then I can do that if event.key is k up, and I should be able to. Cool. Can do like a. Ooh. I have something that exists. All I can do is hop right now, though. I need to fix that head bump thing, though. It needs to set your velocity to 0. I think the move returns a list of collisions. Move returns directions that were hit. So, update. Collisions equals that. If collisions, top, or collisions bottom, self.velocity 1 equals 0, and you do the same thing except horizontal. So left, right. Why is it spazzing? That shouldn't be happening. Huh. Let's take this out and see what happens. So somehow changing that velocity and setting it to 0 is making it spaz out. That's not right. Why is it doing that? Well, I can do a little bit, so what is happening is it's moving like tiny bit of a pixel, like a fraction of a pixel, and it's being rendered 1 pixel off because of that. But that fixes it by setting the collision velocity to 1. Anyways, I can read chat now. It's an off day, so maybe more viewers should come. I mean, like, not at this time, really. I was hitting, like, 90 viewers earlier, I think. So, and right now it's just 30. It's just, like, people that are subscribed to my channel are not on at this time. I have an entire video for getting started with game development. It's called How to Actually Get into Game Development. And then I have a video that describes the process, like the thought process for dealing with programming problems as well. That one's called How to Code. Wait, it's like How to Code Any Feature, something like that. Mush? What's mush? No, it's not a Rex problem. I mean, sort of, just because you could say that's an issue because there's no sub-pixel Rex. But, yeah, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Smelly Frog, when are you gonna release your game? Okay. So I have that. It's time to do the actual game mechanic. Just okay. That is my favorite release date. Summer? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call this Spore. Do I have a load image thing in here, please? No, okay. Def load image path. Image equals image load path. Dot convert image dot set color key 000. Return image. Let's see. I'll do it down here or something. Spore image equals load image data slash images slash spore.png. I do need like a spores section in the game data, so self.spores equals this, and then I can do, so the spores should be shown over the player, so spores for spore and gd.spores. I think it should be based on the center position, so it's like 5 by 5, so -2, right? Display.blit spore image spore 0 minus gd.scroll 0 spore 1 minus gd.scroll 1, and I need a -2 because of the size of the image. So yeah, that'll do that. So spores will be like just location and velocity. So spore 0 plus equals spore 1 0, and do the same thing but for y, and that'll do that. If spore, how do you look up a position? Tile collide. For tile in self.tile map tile position. Wait, what does this return? It goes, yeah, wait, it's a list of tiles by layer or something. Is L an index or is it a key? It's a key for layer. If layer type 0 in dirt tile set, grass tile set, then return true. Okay. If gd.level map dot tile collide spore 0 if spore 2, so like if it's moving, then it does all this stuff. Spore 2 equals false. So that's going to start as true, and that goes to false once it's like planted or whatever. So now I have to be able to create spores. So if up, you got to shoot a spore up. So that means gd.spores.append player.center or gd.player.center. And then it's going up, so -5 and true, and then if event.key equals k down, you have to do down, so that's just 5. You also have to do player velocity, so gd.player.velocity 1 equals 5 to 4. And then I have to do the horizontal directions, and I will have the controls for the game. And then this is going to be 0 and 0. So if you press right, you shoot left, which means that you're gonna do that. Well, your body's going left. The other stuff's going this way. Let's see if this is right. What? Int is not subscriptable. Alright. So I have to take this, and then Here we go. So, next up I think is lighting, maybe. I'm gonna have a press R to reset thing, so if event.key is kr, gd.player.position equals. Do I have a thing for the spawn? Let's just do this. I think that'll do it. Oh my. I gotta reset the velocity too. Cool. Now I need to drop a body wherever you die. So, class body entity, and I do this, and then that's what this thing's for. File save as, and then I can do animations, body idle, image 0. Now, self.planted equals false, and the only one it cares about is bottom. If that self.planted equals true, and it deactivates. So if not self.planted, so it just falls down until it finds this thing. Self.bodies equals that. When you press R, self.bodies.append body. And I need the same parameters I used to set up the player, so like this. Boop, boop. And that's going to be gd.player.position.copy. Oh, this has to be set up first before the player gets moved to the spawn. And then this is going to be called body. Now, what? Oh, not self. GD. Where's the body? Oh. For body in gd.bodies. Body. Body. There we go. Look at that. Finding shrooms. I almost feel like it should be a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna move it up a little bit. I'm making it 2 pixels shorter. Let's do this. So it's now 12 pixels tall. So that goes down here actually. Every time I restart, it drops a body. Boom. Okay, time for the lighting part. I'm gonna read chat first. Oh, whoa, there's 55 people. I didn't think there were gonna be that many people right now. It's, very late. You gotta go at 11:30. Good night. That is the time for me. Asking the Pygame server about the touch event. I have never touched that. You looked at my Discord for a while? Nice. I haven't been live in, like, since last year, like November or something, I don't remember. But I think... Oh, did I forget to start a time lapse? Oops. That's important. Oops, that's gonna be sketchy. Just suddenly a bunch of stuff is working, people don't know why. No one will notice, I spent most of the time doing artwork anyways. I lost like 30 minutes of a time lapse, it's no big deal. The code is included if you buy my games on itch. If you get it on Steam, I think it might be embedded, but I'm not sure. I think it might be embedded in one, but not the other. I don't remember. But yeah, get it on itch.io if you want the source. Yeah, JSON files, I like read the level order. You're not gonna be able to figure out much of them just reading the files. So yeah, I need to do lighting now. So this is going to be interesting. I'm gonna have a lighting mask, and probably how do I want to do this? There's a couple ways to do this. I'm thinking of making a hold on. Let me see if I can find a certain file. Games rabbit potato image. No, not image. Prototype data images masks. Nope. What? I'm confused. There should be... Thought I had a glow thingy. I guess not. Where would I put that then? That is the question. Hold on. Let me find, maybe I can find one online. I found one. This is what I was looking for. So I can take this. And then... this is pretty big. I don't need one this big. I should probably pre-scale it to the resolutions I need, though. I'll do it in, like, in RAM, though not actually save it into the file, so... I'll call this lights. Light. Alright. So now... Lights equals load image data images lights light.png, and that should run. Yep. Okay. Now, lights.append lights 0, and then pygame.transform.scale. Ooh. I didn't quite think this through. Yeah, so if the lights are actually changing sizes, that doesn't work. So I'm just going to have this. I'll do light mask equals that, because they're going to be changing like on a sine wave. So I can't just cache it at RAM. Or, no, I could. This is gonna be scuffed. Okay. I'm gonna do some pixel measurements and see how many pixels I need. Ignore my YouTube stuff. So, let's say I'm gonna take this. There we go. Let's say, for example, I wanted... Well, first of all, I should scale this down to the actual pixel size. So that's gonna be like, what? So that's 51, which is... trying to count. So I would go up to, it's like 152, which is 114. No, 114. Whatever. So let's say I wanted to be able to see this much. I have to size the image to that scale. So roughly 92 pixels. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. 5 tiles. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'll do everything up to 100. So 100 light images. So for R radius in range 1 to, let's do 120, it doesn't hurt. I said append, or I'll call this light space, or light mask base. Masks. Light masks base. Pygame.transform.scale to radius. Oh boy, let's check out the RAM. Light masks. Let's see how the RAM usage is on this. It shouldn't be too bad. It's only like 100 images. Yeah, I'm only using 16 or 17 megabytes of RAM. That's good. So for anyone who's wondering, what I'm doing here is I'm taking the I'm pre-scaling the light mask that I'm going to use for lighting to a bunch of different sizes, so I don't have to scale it during the runtime, which will be quicker performance-wise. It'll just already have it cached and ready. So I can use the radius I want and access this light masks thing based on index to get whatever size I want, up to 100. So everything needs to have its own light timer, which is interesting. I can almost just hash the object. I think I can. Let me try something. Print hash gd.player. Yeah? Okay. This is gonna be a bit hacky. Every object is gonna have... I can do it based off the hash itself, I don't even have to log in. So I can take the hash of the object. This is the dumbest, like, hack, so that I can save a bit of time. Someone's gonna be... I can almost guarantee someone's gonna read through this code in the future and be very confused about what I'm about to do here. I'm gonna take the hash of the reference to the object and use that, because it's an integer, I don't think that's a string, to well, I'm gonna throw it into a modulo and use that as like an offset for the glowing animation, so that all the glows aren't synchronized. This is so scuffed, but kind of funny. Alright, so I need to make my I'll start with a normal normal, like, non radius changing light from the player. So light surf equals display.copy, and all I have to do down at the bottom is display.blit light surf 00 special flags equals blend RGBA molt. And I should get a black screen if I did it right. Yes. So now, on the player, I can do light surf. Actually, I'll do glows from world position. Def. Global time equals 0. Let's do this. Global time plus equals 1. So I can do a glow from the position with a max radius or whatever. I'll do it up here. Def glow surf. That's surf we're going on to. Position. Radius. Host. So timing offset equals hash of the host mod 1000, or no, divided by 1000 wait, hold on, I need to test something. So class A pass A equals A, B equals A, hash A, hash B. Oh no. C equals A, hash C. So, okay, I think I got an idea of this. I think it does work if I do that and divide by math.py. Or wait, by, I can do that. And then mod by 1. I'm gonna need math here. Okay. So glow surf, wait, no, glow radius equals global time how many frames should it take to? I'll do 10 for now. Plus timing offset by math.py by 2. Yes. And you throw all this into math.sine. You multiply this by radius by 0.5, or 3 plus radius by 0.7. And that needs to be an integer. I'll call this actually globe width, because the widths are by, like, the indexing is by width, not by radius. So glow image equals light masks glow width minus 1, I think. That should do the trick. Now surf.blit glow image position 0 minus glow width divided by 2. I think that works. Position 1 minus glow width by 2. Special flags equals blend RGBA add. So I'm using a combination of 2 flags here. I just noticed I actually don't need that. I can go. I'll leave it because I'm changing references. I think I might get confused. Maybe. Whatever. Let's see if this works. This is interesting spaghetti. So glow onto light surf from the player, or rather gd.player at gd.player.center with a radius of, or a width of 90. Oh, it's there. It's not in the right spot, but that is because I don't have the scroll applied properly. gd.scroll 0. There we go. So it's going way too fast. Which means this number is too small. I can make it like way slower. And then this needs to be smaller, so like 1585. And then I need to be able to make bigger lights, so I'm actually gonna increase the cap to like 150. Let's for fun. Oh no, never mind. So I can go up to 150, which means I can set the radius to for the player. Where is it? I'm gonna set this to like 120. There we go. Okay, so the spores will have their own glow. This reference should stay the same, I think. Maybe. Hopefully it does, otherwise I'm in trouble. Or, and then that's just gonna be spore 0. Or 0, 0. And then 0, 1. And I'll give it like a radius of 70. You can't hash a list? Are you kidding me? Come on. What is that? They're objects, aren't they? Well, I guess I can do this and go class for data, delta data equals data. It's just such a hack. If spore, oh wait, no, all right, so spore equal spore object. Wait, hold on. Spore object. No, not OB. Object. Spore equals spore object dot data, and then over here, that should work. Look at all those lights I got. Wow. Interesting. I have no idea if this is lagging or not. Can I do like event.key is kf print pygame.clock, or no, it's just clock, right? Clock.get fps, right? Just light up the whole room and let's see. Still 60 FPS. Let's go. I don't know how many I've got here. This is why you cache your images, kids. Look at that. Still 60 FPS. Interesting. Can I get it to lag? Oh, that's a problem. Presumably. Let me out. Let me out. I need to do something about that. Not sure how that's happening. That shouldn't be able to happen. Oh, I think it... Wait, was it because I died? Still, I'm just pressing all the buttons. Waiting to see how long it takes for me to start lagging. Each one of these dots has its own glowing effect. Why is it still running at 60 FPS? That's insane. Huh? So it was like when I hit the wall, I shot... Oh. I see. It's an issue with, Where is it? It's an issue with the where's the player? Well, let's do a little bit surround position. Yep. So instead of doing that, XY for X in range 4 minus 2. That is no 5 minus 2. For Y in range 5 minus 2. Print surround position. Let's see if I got that right. Did I not do the syntax right? Wait. Where am I doing mine? Oh. That doesn't go there, that goes over here. I'm just trying to make like a grid of... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That looks correct to me. Oh, hold on. How do you flatten? Wait, does zip do this? No, zip is different. Uh-huh. Does this work? No, wait. That's one way to flatten. If I did it right. Yes, that flattened it. I think that should fix the physics. Okay, gonna add a thing here. I need to see how many spores it is I'm able to safely put out. So I think I can do like, why is it none? Hello? Oh, it's, I can do 100. So you only take the last 100 of them. So I drop a bunch of them right here. Reset. And I should start to see the other ones disappear if I press the buttons for long enough. Yep, there they go. Okay. I think the players thing should be bigger. Okay, now it's time to add the orbs, which are the target here. I'm gonna read chat real quick though. Oh, you know, I just had an idea. I'm tempted to apply... wait, funny idea. Light surf, bullet. 256 by 256, right? Light mask base, was that what it was? Light mask base 2. There's 256, right, I'll just the hack way. Light surf dot get width minus that get width, and then I gotta do height. Can have to do 0, 0. If I do full like that, I don't have to do the hack coordinates. And then I can double it up, doing a little bit of a trick. Make it a little bit brighter. So it does get duller towards the edge, but only by a little bit. What if I add just like a tiny bit of base lightness, so like light surf dot... Ooh, what if I only allowed for one color? That'd be interesting. What if I only did blue? Can I see? Whoa, that's so trippy. So what do I do, like like 10, 20, 30. Make people strain their eyes a little bit. That's cool. I like that. And then the drop off helps with that. I'm gonna reduce the other colors, so bring up the blue. Fits with the palette more if I do that kind of split. Cool. So, yeah, next up is the orbs. I'm gonna read chat though. Did I make my own VTuber? Yes. You think $1 gives 0? It doesn't. I don't think. Or 0.9% one? Yeah, see, it doesn't. Only if it's integers. If it's all integers, it gives always 0, but as soon as you have floats in there, it gives anything between 0 and 1, non-inclusive of 1. What time is in my country? It's 12 a.m. 12:10. Or in 24-hour time, that's 0:10. Check the bottom left. What about the bottom left? Huh? Oh, what's this? Okay, never mind. You were talking to me. I'm not using a game engine. This is just Python. So yeah, next I need to add the targets. I actually want to animate them. I'm gonna pull a base straight. There's this thing, I think, if I put it on my clipboard, it'll open it up. Or I might be mixing it up with Krita. Okay, so instead of having this here, I'm gonna do a little bit, just gonna stay like that. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that there. But, frame, new frame. So, I'm gonna start like this. I think it's Alt-N, yeah. Right now, I'm just like making a pattern here. Wait, I'm not. So this comes over here, and then I can basically flip this and do. There we go. Can do that. It's like equivalent to about there-ish or something. I think theoretically it should still do that, and then it should do that. Okay, almost done with it. And then I take this one, stick it on the end, and what do we have? Okay, so I can change the frame rate on this. Hold on. Properties? Wait. Frame. $60. Frame, let's do 30. There's another step I want to do here. Which is like this. And N. Now I can take that, and I think I just have like 3 more frames or something. Almost there. How'd that happen? That should be size 1. think the last one is this one before just a copy of. Alright, no, it doesn't need one. But alright, so can we just do boop. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. And then on this, I want to shift this maybe. Can I just like boop and boop, boop. I don't like that. There we go. I'll keep that. Where am I? Orb. And then I'll go over here, animations, orb idle. File, export, animations, no, not body, orb. Image 0. No. Image 0.png. And then it'll let me just export it as a bunch of files. Here we go. Here's my orb. So now, I just have to get in the game. So class orb def in itself, args, and then a little bit of that, entity. If entity type, not an idea, is orb gd.orbs append orb, and I have to just take all this stuff basically, and it's just orb. And then that is entity position. I don't know how big they are. Was it like 11 by 11? I think. Yeah. Here we go. Here's my orb. 11 by 11. Oh, that's the player. We'll do that. Goes here. So orbs get rendered before the player. So for orb in gd.orbs, orb.render display offset equals gd.scroll, and I can do a glow for the orb. Don't need to be as big as the player. Give it 80 or 100 actually. Orb.center. I need an update. Orb.update. Where's entity? 1 divided by 60. I need to do that on player. What? Hold up. Did they just try to move? Oh no, hold on. This should go in, I overrode the parent function on this. So this should do, super update. So actually the orbs could probably be bigger. It'll probably be player size. And there below. And these projectiles don't need to go this fast actually. The player doesn't need to move this fast either. I'm gonna turn down the... Where is it? Turn down the gravity. 0.5. And I need to reduce the max as well. 1 to 2. And then this is gonna be 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. The animation speed needs to be sped up on those things though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one needs to be like longer. Okay, not that long. This one can be like 15. And then it can go faster, so like 3. Actually, it probably doesn't need to go that fast. I think I like that. I'm gonna make the jump one, the one that makes you go up, a bit stronger, just because it has to fight gravity. All right. There's some visual effects I want to do for the orbs, but right now I'm kind of tempted to get the grass going. Desktop, Vagrant, scripts. Where's grass? Grass, here we go. Data, grass, data, images, grass. Here we go. Taking this. desktop, KJ14, data, images, grass. Gotta do some color stuff though. There you go, I've got some grass. So now, I have to initialize it and everything, so I'm gonna reference Vagrant again. Because... Where would I think I would have done it in... Would it be assets? Maybe it's like initializing assets. Nope. Is it world? Oh, here we go. Get ready for some special effects here. Data images, grass, tile size 18. Here we go. Load grass. Boom. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. So the grass render will happen here. GD. Display 1 divided by 60. GD.scroll. I'll copy it as well just in case. I don't know. So global time. Cool. Now you just need to pass the rects they're colliding with it thing. Wait, how do I tell what? Hold on. I can't be the only step. What? That's not right. There's a step. Hold on. Let me see, first of all. It didn't replace the grass. It says to say grass now. Look at that grass. Instead of times 3, I do divide by 20. Behold the grass. Didn't need to sway that fast. So divide by 10. Wait, no, 40. The density is so high. What is this? Forward is to 8. There we go. There's the grass. All right. So now, time to get the player to affect that. So Grass Manager has apply force. You need a Grass Manager dot. You need a player.sensor 10 and 10 maybe. Oh, that's too big. 6 and wait, 4 and 6 like that? No, 6 and 6. I feel like the player needs to be behind the grass for this to look good. Oh, let's cheese it. What layer did I put the grass on? I think like 1. Ooh, hold on. I can salvage this if I do this right. Hello. I really have to do this. That's sad. Okay, so if I turn on the layering, I can see between layer -2 and -3 is where I want to do it. So, rendered entities equals false. Print layer. Aha. Print layer 0. Aha. If layer 0 is more than or equal to -2, rendered entities equals true, and this is where I rendered the entities. So orbs can be back. No, they can't be in front of the player, so they actually have to go first. So if not rendered entities, this is how it's gonna have to be for a bunch of stuff here. So this can actually wait till here, but this cannot. So that needs to be taken out. This needs to be taken out. Boom. I think that does that. Alright, one last step. I have to take this and dump it in here. More spaghetti, let's go. Great, I've got layering now. Okay, spores can definitely be on the top layer. They don't have to be in here, actually. So I'm gonna take that and cut that out and cut this out here. So spores can do their own thing like normal, but the player has to be behind the grass. Look at that. Okay, the player's horizontal speed needs to slowly reduce. Zero. Uh, 0.95. No, 8. Oh, that's body. All right. If ab self.velocity 0 is less than 1, self.velocity 0 equals 0. Just cut that into 0 to make it stop properly. That doesn't need to be so harsh. So 99. Okay. 8.5 or 0.25. There we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. So we have grass. Time to make the tree do its thing. This is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna have to go back to Vagrant. I'm actually gonna re-chat him over here. Yeah. Ah! I said the final result. Nice. I'm a little bit concerned about the gameplay. It's gonna be a little bit infuriating, I think. Just trying to get your position lined up and everything. Make the orb have a hover animation. There's a lot of stuff I'm planning on doing for the orb, but I'm just not touching it yet. Alright, back to what I was doing. So, there's something for foliage in here. Foliage. I think this is it. I'm gonna take this and dump it in. Boop. Let's see how this works. Animated foliage. So it takes an image. Where's find leaf point? Oh boy. I'm gonna actually just open up Vagrant and search for how to use this, because I don't remember at all. Find in project, foliage. Oh my, oh my. So when you render it, render the foliage. What is this? Find leaf point. What is that? Oh, interesting. It's like a random position selector, so I can spawn particles. Interesting. So I don't need that for this, or maybe I'll use it later. So okay. All right. So I can take that and just go from data.foliage import animated foliage. Wait, not animated foliage. Not that. There we go. So I just have to get the trees thing. So that's just gonna be like here, I guess. So tree animation. Uh-oh. How do I get this to the right? Oh, whatever. Alright, so I can save this as tree 0, or let's call it 0 PNG. And then the second one is going to be 1. So I'm going to do this equals that for height and range 2. And I'll do load image data images foliage plus stri plus .png. Color chain. Oh boy. I don't remember the order. It's in the config. Here we go. Now I can just go boop. And I have to swap the colors. So I have to go in here. I'm gonna do this partially off screen because I need to be able to see. So it's darkest first, so I have to grab that color. This is 38, 92, 66. Then I have to do the middle color, which is 62, 137, 72. Then I have to do the bright color, 99, 199, 77. Motion scale. Oh, I should have left it open. It's 0.5 it is. 0.5. Oh, there's no equals there, just like that. All right. How render seed? Man. So there's a couple things we're gonna have to do here. And project foliage. So I'm looking for the render. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I need that. One line. I'm gonna just drop it right here and comment it so I can close this other window. I have to do a filter to grab the foliage. So that's going to the tile map. I'll call it an entity, why not? In entities foliage. So if entity to type 0 is entities, then you do the standard process, otherwise it's foliage. So this is foliage, else foliage. Self.foliage equals that. gd.foliage.pen. It's pretty much just a location, right? So entity, or just entity 0, and then I guess just an index, really. What is any2 type 1? That's the type. So oh no, I don't want to extract it as an entity, I just remembered. There's a reason why it's hacked into the tile rendering in this, because I want the trees to be on layers. So I gotta open up tile map. Where's load entities? So I can take that out and return this back to normal. So it's in here. So if tile, wait, I'm gonna make sure it works. So how did that happen? Okay. Print tile. Okay, so if tile 1 0 is foliage, then I have to do the foliage render on it. You do it from its position, which is 0. So tree animations tile 1 1 dot render, and then I take this. Else I do the other stuff. What is offset? Huh? Really? Wait, that's probably the camera. Let us scroll. No, it's not. What is that? I have to open it up Vagrant again, because I don't remember what this is. What happened? Come on. Where's offset coming from? Oh, it's just 0 0. I don't think it can change. Where's visible art being calculated from? Ah. So I can do a visibility check. I'll do that later. I'll grab that. So offset is 0. So I can do that. Is going to be gd.scroll 0, gd.scroll 1, and that other stuff's valid. This is something else. Global time divided by 60. C, that looks valid. Hello. Hold up. What did I call it? It's foliage. Oh, did I call it trees? Did I really? I did. Okay. So this is trees. If it is a tree. Oops. Wait, surf. Okay, so this is gonna be display. Here we go. Interesting. So I'm gonna decrease that a bit. It's moving a bit much for me. Alright. Where's the orb? Gonna do the offset now. Plus foot shift. Hello. That's too slow. And that's too small. Hello. Oh, I forgot. Has to go up here too. Oh, that's just the glow I'm offsetting. That's not right. And then I copy that up here. Now that should work, but it's going to be like very exaggerated. Okay. You do that now. So they're on the same cycle, aren't they? A. What happened there? Okay, they're not quite on the same cycle. It's just like questionable RNG. Okay, so I need to be able to destroy these things. And okay, there's gonna need to be a UI basically to keep track of how many spores I have left and how many orbs I gotta hit. So I'm gonna need like, I'm gonna just do this. Hold on. So I'm gonna have the spore there, and then this will be my very, very fancy UI. Images, UI.png. UI image equals load image data images UI.png. Okay, so over here, UI display.bullet. Oh no, this thing needs to be after this stuff. UI image is 55. There we go. So now I need the text stuff. So from text import font. From data.text import font. Main font equals font and path color. So font data/font/ small font.png 255 255 all white. So main font.render, I believe. Yep. Main font.render 7 for now. Onto display at 12 5 and then 18 or 19. Oh wait, no, that's it. 12. There we go. Alright, I think the 7 needs to go up 1. The 5 needs to go down 2 or 1. So 4, and I'm gonna say 14. No, that's 13. There we go. I think it needs to go to the right one as well, so There we go. Those are the numbers I'm looking for. So actually, though, this one's going to be like 0 out of 2. And actually, I should swap these now that I'm thinking about it. So let's take this, the spores, and put it over here, like that. And then this will become the 0 out of 2, and then this one will say 7. Okay, cool. I don't know if I need a space right here. Does that work? That works too. So now self dot spores left equals, let's say 7. Self dot spores max equals 7. I'm gonna call this def reset level self. Alright, and then I can drop this down onto this here, and then this can be d.a.spores left str. And now, if event.key in k up, k down, k left, k right, if gd dot spores left is more than 0, then you can do that, and gd dot spores left minus equals 1. Yeah, there. Now I have a count of how many spores I have left. But I can reset, and I get to keep what I saw before. Although if you notice, my old body's down there. You can start lighting up the area just so you can clear the level. So you like go over here, drop that, and I can reset. And I can go right. Boop, and then yeah. So yeah, the objective is going to be to shoot the orbs with the spores. I need to do the orb count. So orbs are gonna have a field called self dot hit equals false, and then in here for orb in self dot orbs orb dot hit equals false, and then what are gonna hit if I hit it, and then they stop rendering. Def render self args super dot render there. If not orb self dot hit. Oh, this goes in orb. So that goes down here. Okay, so they're still there. Now I just need to trigger hit when they get hit by the projectile. So, else for orb in gd.orbs. Orb r equals pygame.rect. I'll make it bigger than it should be. Orb dot position 0 minus 2, I think. Orb dot position 1 minus 2. If spore dot spore 0 dot col wait, no. If orb r dot collide point with that, then I'm gonna hit, so I can do print hit. Let's see. Oh, come on. Didn't hit. Not that. Oh wait, no, hold on. It's not under the else, that just goes there. So like this. There we go, we got some hits. So if you get a hit, I'm gonna use enumerate on this. Enumerate. gd.spores.pop I. And then orb dot hit equals true. I'm tempted to make the dead player like semi-transparent. I can do that, I think. Where's the entity? There's a opacity, yes. I can set it to like 50. I'm not gonna do that. That would be a little bit strange. So, I do want some sort of visual effect for that. So, self.circle effects equals this. And then, this is like on the front. It goes on top of the spores, so circle effects, for effect and circle effects, and it'll be position, radius, width, decay, speed. Yep. So effect. Well, I can just try. So pygame.draw.circle display. Is it radius first? I don't even know. Hold on. Draw. Circle color center radius width. So I'm gonna do white for now. So, and then effect 0, effect 1, effect 2. Okay, and then radius plus equals speed. Wait, no, that's effect 1 plus equals effect 2, 3, 4. Effect 2 minus equals effect 3 if effect 2 is less than or equal to 0. I think 1 because of the way it truncates. Do this magic. Okay. So now I just have to add to this. So let's do append. And then I can take these fields and then fill them out wherever I'm doing this. Let's do it on the orb hit. So let's do this. So orb.center, a radius of 1, or and I think I have to do like 4 and 0.1 and 1 or 2. Oh, it's gd dot circle effects. Oops. Okay, where does it want an integer? That is the question. So I'll give it an integer width and an integer radius. I don't know if the position has to be an integer. Oh, I need to offset. Minus scroll 1 minus there. Cool. I think I want that to go a bit faster. Go faster. Ooh, that's problematic. I almost feel like it should be going transparent. It's like, Doesn't quite look right to me. Oh, they need to stop glowing when they're hit. But the circle effect should glow, actually. Now that I think about it. Where's my... Okay, do none here. And then this is going to be effect 0, 0. Effect 0, 1. Effect 1 by 2 int min 150. That, huh? Did that not work? I think it did, actually, maybe. You know, I'm gonna generate more of these things. Let's go up to 250. I can fit it. What is this? Do I need to like make it that way bigger? Okay, let's just make it as big as possible. Ooh, what if it was based on the width? Oh, that works. I like that. Boom. Okay, now I just have to get the count right. So this is going to be 0 divided by plus len str len dd dot orbs. And then this one is going to be that for orb in if orb dot hit. Yeah, that's how you do it. Boom. The UI is now fully functional. I almost have a game. How do you turn off the cursor? Hold on. How do I disable the cursor? Come on. Where'd it go? I thought it was under Pygame display. Hold on. Is it? I was pretty sure there was oh, is it Pygame mouse? I bet it is. Set visible, yep. I'll just do it down here, so. There. Now I can't see my mouse, which is good. That's what I want. I want to be able to toggle full screen. This is gonna look so scuffed on the screen. I don't even know what it's gonna do, but where am I declaring my window? Is full screen equals false? Oh wait, hold on. I can just use Pygame to resizable. How do I do this? I already forgot. Pygame dot full screen. I think that, yeah, that's full screen. Oh man, it's like stretched. How do I make it like you can just like do whatever you want with that? That's problematic. There is scaled. Hold on. I could do like based on the aspect ratio. This is easy. Hold on. Instead of doing this, you do hold on. How should I do this? I want to be able to crop to the proper aspect ratio based on whichever one's past the aspect ratio. So the aspect ratio is, what do I have? 3/2. Aspect ratio equals 3/2. So if the if screen.get height is greater than, actually print screen.get size, this is probably important, and boom, boom. Okay, so it adjusts itself. So if screen.get height is more than screen.get width by aspect ratio, then you scale relative to, wait, so it's too tall, meaning you go by width. I'll read chat once I get this sorted out. Screen.get width by aspect ratio. And it's actually divided by, I think. So if I have 900 and I divide it by 3 divided by 2, yeah. And then over here, we want screen.get height. Instead of dividing, we multiply by. I think that'll do that. Oh, that's problematic. I should fix that. So that works. Hold up. No, that's divided by. Doesn't look fuzzy, that's good. So I think I got it right. It looks really funky on screen when I resize it like this. You can't really tell what I'm doing. This is the resolution it's meant to be at, but you can full screen it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, I'll read chat now. Actually, I'll leave it running so you guys have something to look at. Alright. Oh yeah, this is what I see. As soon as I click the window, because it might have the automatic transition set up, but normally I just see this. This is not a 48-hour stream. I'm making a game in under 48 hours, so I'm probably only spending like 16 hours on the game. So that's probably around how much I'll be streaming. But it's like, I'll be going off and on throughout the 48 hours. So, it started at 2 p.m. today, so it's only been like 11 hours, 40 minutes. So, most of the work's actually going to be done tomorrow. My voice has changed a lot from the previous videos. Yeah, I've gotten older, I guess. Also, there's a difference in EQ. So normally I EQ my voice in my videos, and it's EQ differently on, well, it's EQ differently over time in the videos themselves, but then also I EQ'd it differently for my live streams relative to my normal videos, because it's different software. Player death animation could be the fungi wilting, blowing up, releasing spores, breaking apart. No, it just drops the body. With kind of big 48 hours, no, it's reasonable. Because you can make stuff pretty quick with Python. Okay, I'm not writing code with Notepad++, I'm just reading stuff. Quickly open up files. And it's Atom, not Sublime. Have encountered tunneling in game development. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yes, all of my games are in Pygame at the moment. I learned programming by Googling things and finding tutorials. I don't stream on Twitch because my audience is not on Twitch. Everyone watches my videos on YouTube, so it's just easier to stream on YouTube. Not only that, but when like my videos get recommended to new people a lot, like what my live streams do, so it actually brings in new subscribers when I stream on YouTube. You can use resizable plus scaled. Yeah, I haven't looked into the recent changes with that. I don't know if you could do that initially. I'm letting, if I remember correctly, so one of the issues with scaled is that it has some weird logic with just the way it handles like the way it handles like the aspect ratio and stuff. It gets a bit funky. I like how I can just shrink this as small as I want. I can play in this. Like, who's gonna stop me? I'm gonna reset that. The circle effect does have a glow. Arcade is like Python with more stuff. Oh, sorry, with like Pygame with more stuff built in that makes it easier for beginners. But relative to Pygame 2, it's actually not great anymore. Performance-wise, and then also there's some restrictions you got to deal with. That's off of their own numbers from what I saw. By the way, so I haven't actually tested it myself and gone through the test to check the performance, but off of their own numbers, they were comparing against the Pygame 1. And I know the difference between Pygame 1 and 2, so presumably Pygame 2 is a lot better than Arcade. performance-wise. Tunneling is when an object goes so fast that the computer can't run through the code every pixel it passes through. That can lead to it passing through collision objects. Okay, so with the way I do physics, as long as there's a point where it touches the tile, it'll be able to calculate the correct position. So like if I just slam into this wall right here, say we're going really fast, as long as I hit that wall at some point, it'll push me out to the left side. But so I understand what tunneling is. So if I were to move the width of my player plus the width of the tile in a single frame, so that would be, I think, it's something like 30-ish pixels in a single frame, I would skip to the other side if the lineup is correct. And so what you do to prevent that is you determine the maximum, or no, the minimum distance that causes that to occur with your tile size, at least if you're going on a tile-based system. Yeah, so you check the minimum distance that happens at, and you split all movement up into multiple operations if the total movement exceeds that distance. So say if I want to move 40 pixels, I would split it into 2 movements of 20 pixels so that I would end up stopping in the middle of that tile and it wouldn't just phase straight through. So it's about breaking it up and just adding more processing steps. There's not really a good way to get around the performance cost of it overall. It's just better, like the best you can do is make your collisions themselves effective. Why don't I use a pre-made physics library? Because mine is like a couple lines, like it takes doesn't take hardly any effort to set up my physics, and a lot of physics libraries, like if you look at PyMonk, they have all sorts of other stuff built in, because it's hard to explain. It's like a different system almost. It's meant for physical simulations of 2D objects, sort of. Platformers are a bit different. In platformers, you want the physics to actually be a little bit different than standard stuff for the game to feel good. Some physical physics libraries will emulate it properly, some won't. I think you can do it properly in a lot of game engines, but I think with PyMonk it's either a pain to get it right or it can't. But like the physics I need really aren't that complicated. It's like 50 lines. I have a video about it. Could the mushroom have a bloom glow? I don't want to mess with bloom. Also, yeah, I don't want to touch bloom. The bloom is also a pain in Pygame. It's doable, but you have to like pass some stuff through like either Pill or OpenCV, and it's pretty slow to do it. I have some demos where I've done bloom, but it's not a good idea. I absolutely do not use the same palettes every game. Hold on, let me prove that. Well, every game jam. Clearly you haven't looked into my games enough. Let's see. This is a very different palette. I mean, there's no like straight up blue in this game to begin with. In Wandering Soul, there's a lot of blue. So different palette there. This one's more purple. This one's brown. like a brown purple color. This one's actually just straight up brown. This one's very green, and then this one's blue. Like the palettes are different pretty much every single game. The art style varies a little bit. But I mean, part of it is my style. It's just like how I do pixel art. Is that what time stepping is? I have no idea. I solved the tunneling problem by just encountering it and thinking about it myself. I didn't look it up, so I don't know if that's what the solution is called. It might be. Like, if I were to name it, that would be something... Look, that would be a sensible name. Yeah, we're not. It's not too far into the Alakajam. It's not too late to join. Anyways, it is very late. It's like 2 a.m. for me. I need to go to sleep because I have to get up early tomorrow, and then I think I might stream in like. I probably won't. There's a small chance I'll stream again in, what would it be, 11 hours? If I don't stream then, next stream will probably be in 14 hours. Maybe 13 and a half. It depends. And then that's when I'll probably do like a lot of the level creation, more visual effects, and that type of thing. But, yeah. You can add little fireflies. There's going to be all sorts of particle type visual effects that I'm planning. I'm not gonna touch that right now. That's for later. Particles should be almost always one of the last things you do. Realistically, I shouldn't have done the grass and the tree, but I did that for fun. A lot of the visual effects that have nothing to do with gameplay, you would actually save for last. So actually, I probably shouldn't even be polishing the orb. It's just sometimes I like to do that stuff earlier because it's fun. But normally, like particles especially, is something I tend to save for last, because that's something where it doesn't make a huge difference if it gets done or not. It's more important for me to work on some other stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end this stream here. I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. Like I said, like 11 hours, well, 10 or 11 hours, or 14 hours from now. The background music right now is, it says in the bottom left. For my games, I make them all myself. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here.